Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life. It's rather overcast Wednesday morning at Paphos seafront. And so I'm going to have a walk from here up to Sophiana Hotel to see how the renovation work's been going on. And I'm not going to go up the seafront because I'm going to be filming that on the way back, I think. So I'm going to go up this way and come through St Paul's Pillar area. A bit of a change. We admire the greenery and the flowers. Excuse the noise of the traffic though. It's the only problem with going this route. It's around 10 AM, so it's not going to be heaving. We've had a little bit of rain recently, but not the huge quantities that we need yet. Some dark clouds over there, so hopefully they'll be bringing some more, but not until I've finished my filming. So I didn't bring the umbrella with me. There's all relatively new car parking area built up here. Now, when we get further up here, and I won't say anything until we get there, you may be in for a little treat though. There's a nice little mysterious comment for you. The Daily Booster. I'm assuming that's some sort of fruit drink place. Oh, and bubble tea. My daughter will like that. Gift shop. Interesting. And a sign of the times, they don't seem to sell any what's the word I'm looking for, postcards anymore. Whether that's just that shop or in general, and people have just stopped sending them, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I sent or received one though. Souvenirs from Mike. Excursions all over Cyprus. And Vape Express. There's a leather shop. Barbers. Sort of Portobello is. Oh, it's a part of the leather shop according to that sign. Just tightening up the camera a bit. Here's the main Leptos Estates building. And this is the car park which a lot of people will remember, because it for a while became the bus station, and it looked like they might be renovating it afterwards, but it seems to have transformed itself back to what it was 3-4 years ago. And there's a new bus station is right by the archaeological park. And there's another one on Timber Kings Road. So, lots of properties to explore in the Leptos Estates shop. Tattoo place. Leptos Basilica Centre. Nice in there, there's a little cat as well. I featured luggage storage Paphos in a previous article, Basically, if you've had the last day of your holiday, but you're not being flown home till the evening, and you can go there and rent a little storage locker. Say little, some of them are big enough for suitcases obviously, and go away and enjoy your last day and come back and off your pop. Very good idea. Well, I could get to St Paul's Pillar here, but what I saw that might tickle your fancy was a bit further up. So I'm going to carry on walking just a little bit. And if you like our films, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and share them far and wide. The more you share them, the more it helps us with the all-important YouTube algorithm. Similarly, leave a comment, say hello. That helps too. And if you want to help us out financially, oops, sorry, just tripped over a little. I don't know what that was. Oh, it was a bolt sticking up from some bit of, I don't know. Anyway, I tripped over it. So yeah, where was I? If you want to help us out financially, go to our Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/Paphos Life and chuck us a few coffees. And if you want to get something back in return, go to our Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/Paphos Life, and there you can get all sorts of memorabilia from Paphos featuring pictures that we've taken and what have you. Put on mugs, phone covers, calendars, wall hanging pictures, that sort of thing. So have a look there. There's one of the many car rental places across the way. Now for car rentals, I always say go onto our business directory, paphosLifecom.directory, and look there, because all the car rental companies listed have been recommended by well, people like yourself, people who use our forum or follow us in the Facebook groups in there, basically, because we run two Facebook groups called Paphos Chat and Cyprus Chat. That's another way of saying hello to us. And finally, Paphos Life is our Facebook page, so come and follow us on that. We've got over 76,000 followers now, so you won't be lonely. This is this fish market, and you can tell that it's a fish market because it smells like one. Whew. Oh yes, here we are. I have to say it was further up than I thought it was. There's chickens. Now when I was driving past on the way down, there were quite a few more chickens and little chicks as well. It looks like their mothers intervened. Bit of an anticlimax, really. Long way to walk to see a cock. Ba-doom-tsh. Anyway, we're coming up to St Paul's Pillar area from a slightly different direction as I had expected. But being the true professionals that we are, we're going to plug on. So yes, I mean, from what I was reading about the Sophiana, well, comments that people have left, so not exactly an exact science, it's due to open at the end of the month. Do not quote me on that. Off on holiday flats and rooms. They got a nice little garden there. So I don't normally film this area, so it's quite nice. Makes a change. And down there or up there, depending on your point of view, will be the open air theatre. I suppose while we're in the area, we might as well have a look. So I got yet another sniffle. Time of year for them, I'm afraid. Oh, it's an interesting little pathway. Could even walk down there to see where it goes. Ooh, it's got a nice posh gate. See, that's what I consider posh. Gate where you don't have to get out of your car and open it yourself. I was walking through Milieu the other day, and there's a guy waiting outside his gate in his car, so I asked him if he wanted me to open it for him. He did. And I duly closed it afterwards. 10 minutes later I walked back and he'd obviously wanted it left open because he'd come out and opened it again. So here's the amphitheatre, and it's far more interesting than my tale of Milieu. You can't wander over it because it's an active archaeological site. I called it an amphitheatre at times, but officially an amphitheatre has to go 360 degrees. So that's not a rule that's strictly adhered to. In similar ways, Paphos Castle was actually a fort, etc. Right, let's go back and walk up that mysterious path. The chap had a nice pastry in his hand. I might have bited that myself. So I came out without any breakfast. It was a bit foolhardy because it can make my stomach gurgle if I'm not careful. Right, I think this will take us, I don't know why my voice got so high pitched then. I think this will take us past the area where I thought that they were going to originally be putting the bus station. Purely and simply because I could see them building stuff here, but there was no explanation other than it's going to be a bus station that I could come up with. So we'll walk through here and see if anything presents itself to us as a reason why this area has been given the benefit of this walkway. Perhaps it's a forerunner to the open air theatre being turned into a proper tourist attraction. Who knows? But at the moment, it leads us to these rather odd-looking shelters. Not too dissimilar from the old monstrous carbuncles we had back on Paphos Harbour, if you remember them. Who could forget them? But you can see why I thought it might be a bus station. Well, obviously, when I said that, there wasn't that little play area there. Which rather bizarrely is entirely, I don't think it is a play area, it must be just an art exhibition, because it's entirely fenced in, apart from that little bit there that's been broken through. How odd. There's one of the Ottoman baths over there. It's safe to say that this area hasn't been exploited yet, other than by graffiti art, I can't call them artists, other than by taggers. But it must have cost a fair bit to do all this. So what's it going to be in the long term? I have no idea. Oh, there was a snail, I do apologise. You know, I think apologies would fall on flattened ears. So what's this up here? I don't know, it's all in Greek and not Greek that I know. Looks like some sort of school though, or college. There are quite a few little universities in Paphos now. I mean, I'm always wary about how to judge the size of a university, because I went to Imperial and that's blooming huge. So most places are little compared to that. Anyway, we're in Kato Paphos now, and St. Paul's Pillar is behind all those buildings and some ruins. There's one of the St. Michael's charity shops, I think it is, for the hospice. Always used to be anyway. Do some signage really. The windmill, oh, it's a cat. Meow. Ooh, shy cat. Don't look very open at the moment, but given it's mid-February, that's hardly surprising. Now you can begin to hear the noise of the Sofianna. There's the Arabica restaurant. All sorts of, oh, it's Arabic cuisine. Very confusing because the takeaway section seems to be written in Arabic. So I'm not sure how that works. Right, so here's the Sophiana. We definitely stopped going upwards. Looks like they've pretty much finished painting the external as well. They're working on the cladding or something. So they've made a lot of progress, and I think it's so that they can have more apartments up top with a sea view. I could be wrong. I'll walk past it, but first of all, I don't know what the lighting inside here will be like, but I've never looked inside this little chapel before, so I might as well poke my head in here. All the tiny little chapels. Unusually, the light switches work. And here's a nice little chapel in the heart of Kato Paphos. Come and say a few prayers or just sit in silent contemplation. I'll just turn the lights off. So I'll walk to the other side of the fountain so we can get a better view of what's going on there, and then I'll finish this film. Just me, I just don't care. Woo. Just occurs to me that the fountain noise will probably drown out my dulcet tones, but there you go. So that's the very latest as of the 12th of February as to how the Sophiana renovations work are progressing. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers.